Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into the world of digital banking and taking a close look at Lunar Bank. Now, Lunar promises a sleek, modern banking experience, but is it truly limitless as they claim, or are there hidden limitations lurking beneath the surface? Let's face it, traditional banks can feel like relics of the past. Paperwork, endless fees, and limited functionality, it's enough to make anyone long for a more streamlined, user-friendly experience. That's where Lunar steps in, boasting a mobile-first approach and a focus on innovation. But before you jump ship and ditch your old bank account, there are some key things to consider about Lunar's limitations. Deposit limits, a thing of the past, mostly. First up, let's talk deposits. Remember the days of worrying about exceeding deposit limits? Well, Lunar used to have one, capping deposits at 100,000 Danish kroner, DKK, for their free account and those with a 1.5% interest rate. Thankfully, in August 2023, they lifted this restriction for paying accounts with higher interest tiers. So, if you're a high roller looking to stash a significant amount of cash, you're good to go with a paid Lunar plan. Transaction limits, keeping an eye on spending. Now, deposit limits might be gone for some, but transaction limits are still in play. These limitations depend on your location and subscription tier. In Denmark, for instance, you can transfer a maximum of DKK 200,000 daily, regardless of your plan. But when it comes to everyday spending, things get a bit more nuanced. Free and standard plans have daily spending limits of DKK 70,000, while Plus and Unlimited plans offer a more generous DKK 70,000 daily limit. Cash withdrawals also have limitations, ranging from DKK 5,000 to DKK 30,000 per day depending on your plan. Beyond Denmark, limits vary across borders. While we focused on Denmark, it's important to note that Lunar operates in other Nordic countries like Sweden and Norway. Transaction and withdrawal limits will differ slightly in these regions, so be sure to check Lunar's website for specific details based on your location. Missing features, a balancing act. While Lunar excels in mobile banking, there are some features you might miss compared to traditional banks. For example, Lunar doesn't have its own ATM network. This means you'll rely on other banks' ATMs for cash withdrawals, which might incur additional fees. Additionally, some users have reported limitations on customer service options, with a heavier focus on digital self-service solutions. The verdict: limitless potential with practical considerations. So, is Lunar Bank truly limitless? Not quite. There are transaction and withdrawal limits to keep in mind, and depending on your location, you might encounter limitations on features like ATM access and customer service. However, Lunar's removal of deposit limits for premium accounts is a significant step towards offering a more flexible banking experience. Ultimately, Lunar Bank is a great option for tech-savvy individuals who prioritize a mobile-first approach and appreciate the convenience of a modern banking platform. However, if you frequently make large transactions, require extensive ATM access, or prefer a more traditional banking experience with robust customer service, Lunar might not be the perfect fit. The key takeaway? Do your research and consider your banking needs before making the switch. Weigh the convenience of Lunar's mobile platform against the potential limitations, and decide if it aligns with your financial habits. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.